Delhi cab strike. Spare a thought for your Ola Uber drivers. Sweta Goswami, Hindustan Times, 14th February 2017. An LED television was the first thing Shareef Ahmed bought for his family after he started driving for US-based cab aggregator Uber Technologies Incorporated. A flat-screen TV set had been his wife's demand for the longest time, he said. Selling his 8-year-old kaali peeli yellow and black taxi, Ahmed bought a new compact sedan car and got enrolled with Uber in November 2013, barely a month after the cab aggregator launched its services in Delhi. A mobile and internet-based cab service was something he had never imagined, as the available radio taxis only had phone numbers for bookings. The new business model worked for him and money flowed in. 45 days into attending cab bookings and through his brand new smartphone, Ahmed had already pocketed Rs 1.5 lakh. He said, "I enrolled my 10-year-old son in a better school. I had never earned so much in such a short span. Besides, we were given respect at the Uber office and even by customers." Over the next few months, he convinced his brothers and nephew to join the service. They bought cars on loan and Ahmed earned a bonus of Rs 5 to 10,000 for every new driver he added to the network. Ahmed added, "They would pay as much as Rs 5,500 if we completed 11 trips within the specified hours. Waiting fee of Rs 1 per kilometer was also given in case drivers face traffic jams on duty." Satisfied with the outcome of his new stint and hoping to earn more, a year later, Ahmed went on to buy a second car, which he now says was a big mistake. This time it was a hatchback for which he got a driver who would run it both under Uber and Ola, ANI Technologies Private Limited, to maximize daily earnings. But 2017 has only brought him one bad news after another. He hasn't been able to pay his car installments for 2 months. Making things worse is the excruciating neck pain which doctors say is a direct result of driving for long hours. He said, "Things have changed. From earning over a lakh, my monthly income in the last 2 years came down to Rs 80,000 to 60,000 and now it has suddenly dropped to Rs 30,000. I don't know how to run my house and maintain 2 cars with this much money." Shift in focus from drivers to consumers. Like Ahmed, Kailash Singh, another first-generation driver, too has defaulted in repaying his loans. Adding that Ola has even stopped giving smartphones and money for mobile data, which alone takes at least Rs 2,000 each month, he said. Incentives have reduced. Now they give us just Rs 3,000 for completing 15 or more trips, to achieve which one have to work 17 to 20 hours. Earlier, it was around Rs 5,000 for 10 trips. Waiting time fee has also been discontinued. Starting as a driver-centric market where cab aggregating companies offered handsome earnings to attract more and more drivers to spread their network, Ola and Uber have now changed into a consumer-driven business, charging fares as low as Rs 6 per kilometer, which is less than an auto, Rs 8 per kilometer, and much lesser than the non-AC and AC taxis that run on government-prescribed fares of Rs 14 and Rs 16 per kilometer, respectively. Worse hit are those who joined the business recently by buying their own cars. Vikas Manu, who joined Ola a year ago, said, "Drivers are under a lot of mental pressure. They are unable to meet the targets and are constantly losing money. Neither is there money, nor do we get time for our family." Chasing elusive bonuses. Work for these drivers looks like a scene straight out of a game where crossing a level would only mean getting ready to achieve the next tougher target. Bhanu Pratap begins his hunt for passengers at 6 a.m. A message from Ola asks him to complete 5 trips from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., which would fetch him an additional Rs 700. He hopes to get only short trips, as the longer ones, like going to Gurgaon from Delhi or Noida, would waste time and he would lose out on the day's incentive. Declining a trip is not an option, as the chain of the trip ends and over a period of 2 to 3 days, the driver is charged Rs 500 as penalty. Driven by the game of number of rides, many even resort to rash driving and speeding. Pratap missed the morning incentive by a trip. Pratap said, Even though I dropped her at her destination, I convinced the passenger to end the trip early so she could try and book another ride for me. But the booking went on to some other driver and I lost out on the extra rupees 700. At 10:10 am, he receives a second message from Ola asking him to complete 10 rides and earn rupees 2000 till 4 pm, the non-peak hour. As Pratap sets off to meet this one, he says that even eating a quick meal from a roadside vendor happens only when he is waiting for someone to book his cab. At 11:30 pm, he reaches home and his 3-year-old daughter is already fast asleep. He says, "I only see her sleep when I am home." Working 15 to 17 hours at a stretch, drivers of mobile-based cab aggregators are living zombies on the roads, risking not just their lives but also that of the passengers. J.C. Suri, professor and head, pulmonary and sleep medicine at Safdarjung Hospital said, they park their cars and take a quick nap in between bookings. Fragmented sleep causes irritability and fatigue. Drivers need minimum 7 to 8 hours of sleep, else they are not attentive and their reaction time is low. Cab aggregators said they have no fixed hours for drivers, but added that they are working on raising awareness about driving patterns and habits. An Ola spokesperson said, drivers are told about the healthy duration for driving and other related aspects during their training. This podcast was created by Buzzy Technologies.